We made this design and we said that's it. From the very first model to the final production now, there's not so much difference. It's just small angles that changed. And we changed the overall size. It's scaled down to 20% of the original size. In a way you can say it's a lucky punch. And the general shape is more kind of this abstract beehive, and the base is small and the volume is on top. It's something that could float in the air, so it's a very light, even if it's a solid round sculpture. When you find a nice volume, you say, okay, let's go for it. But then the important point is how this light, indirect light, could come through the horizontal lines. This was the step that took longer. There's an opening, and here's kind of the wide angled rib that reflects the light indirect, and this makes the story. We have the very plain white sculpture when it's switched off. When we switch it on, we have the kind of a negative contrast. Then the rings look dark and the light comes out. It changes its appearance. I think this difference that makes also the story of the project. This was the first laser sinter prototype with functioning light. And as we see here, this is the production segment. We divided up the lamp in 6 segments. This was due to production reasons, because it's a nice, simple shape, but it's a very complicated shape to mold. The Foscarini engineers found a very clever way to connect the segments, and also what was another theme is how you can avoid to see the connection stripes. So now there's a thin line going, but it's not disturbing the light. Something that you know from Japanese paper lamps. You always have a little construction element behind. It's not something that is disturbing the horizontal lines. Successful design projects normally don't show the complexity of construction, of engineering. If a project is successful, it keeps the easiness of the first idea. Let's say you have 3 directions of the light. The upcasted light, we have the atmospheric light, the horizontal, and the real light. If you read a book or you have something beside, you have this light area that is more orientated to the ground. I think this is something that touches your heart, whoever you are or wherever you live. It's a very poetic, simple object.